Oh wait, did I not turn my mic on right away? Yeah, that's always a great start. Okay, I think it's working. I think it's online. Let's get this live stream on our phone and then let's start today. I'm gonna move the papers. Seconds. And there we go. Well, I'm looking at this live stream on my phone. Let's check the audio is right. No, the audio is not right. I think this is what my, yeah. Yeah, it's totally on my, okay. Let's see how I thought I fixed it, but it isn't fixed anymore. Yes, is this working? This is plugged in, right? Yeah. Okay, let's see. I think it's still a little bit weird. Word sounding. Properties. Let's microphone. Oh, what's this name of this microphone? I think it is this one. Yeah, I think this is his microphone. Oh no. No. It's already starting great. Yes, okay. Is it this mic? Yeah, it's this mic. Okay. I think it should sound good right now. Let's reach it. I think it's still a little bit weird. Word sounding. Properties. Let's I think it's still a little bit weird. Word sounding. Properties. Let's okay. No, we just have the same sound over and over again. Okay, I have to talk for a little while and then I can check it. Okay. No, we just have to yes, perfect. Okay. There we go. Let me know in the chat if you want to say something, have some questions or anything. It's okay. Just let me know. Yeah, let's close this and let's close all the other stuff. Okay, here we go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna edit a YouTube video. I'm already working on it.
In my D&D campaign, my players took a portal and somehow ended up in hell. Now they want to go find a city. For the city, I want to make a gaming board. I want to make a map that I can reuse for different parts of the city. Because this is a city in hell, the reusable map does not need to be perfect. So, I can get away with some cracks and other mistakes. To save some money, I used a piece of cardboard and some air-dry clay. Online I found some STLs for texture rollers. I printed them and used them on this project. I will put a link down in the description if you want to check them out for yourself. When the clay was drying, it also started shrinking. As you can see, that made some large gaps in the map. Because this is a city in hell, I could easily fill those up with skulls, stones, sand and other debris. To make the map more interesting, I also wanted to put some small terrain pieces on it. I made sure to keep them really flat so I can put bigger terrain pieces like houses and walls over it and it would still be modular. When the glue was dry, I cut the map to size and painted it with some cheap black primer. I started the painting process with a white dry brush. When the gaming board got some depth, I used some watered down contrast and some speed paints to give it some more natural colors. I don't like that sentence, but it's okay. With a speed paint palette bone. I used a hairdryer to speed things up. On the metal bits, I used one of my favorite paints, Vallejo Bronze. Shout out to Billion Dollar Clown Farm for recommending this. I also gave the metal bits a wash and put some turquoise around it to make it look weathered. And then, after spraying it with a matte varnish, it was finally done.
Okay, so yeah, this is the video so far. Then we have like this. Then we have like this time lapse where we edit it. Yeah, I think it's great so far, but it's really short. It's like almost 2 minutes. And we have to edit in the glamour shots. I already made them. I think I made most of them. I don't know if they're all right. And we're gonna share this on Instagram real quick. Well, let's make a promo real quick for Instagram. Okay, if you want to watch me edit a Warhammer video, come see me live. Click on this link somewhere here. And then we're gonna add a link. How do I link? How do I link? Link, 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 link. Yeah, okay. So that's where we are. I'm gonna close this down. And I'm gonna show you how the editing is going. Yeah. So I have the chat also on my phone. Sometimes I will be a little late with responding to chat, but yeah, I'm sorry.
It gave them a coat with a speed paint palette bone. I used a hairdryer to speed things up. On the metal.
Okay, I'm thinking if I say a color, I think we want to see that in the edit as well. We want to see not the color, but just the paint bottle.
Bits, I use one of my favorite paints, Vallejo Bronze.
Vallejo Bronze, we need to get that in. Look what a fuck. Okay, we're first gonna clean this up because this is a fucking mess. Okay, we're gonna make one called audio, and we're gonna drop in all of our all of our audio. Where's the audio map? Did I just delete it? Oh no, it's over here. So this looks better when I do it like this. And this is all the audio. I did a lot of recordings because my mic was trash at the beginning, and then I wanted to redo it, and then yeah. I'm still not super happy with it, but I think it's good enough, and I think that's what we're going for. We're gonna make another map called Nest. This is where we're gonna put all our nested sequences, like these. And let's throw that in. Whoop. Here we have this is an image. Then we have to write the word assets, but I don't know how you write the word assets because I'm dyslexic. Is it with a C? Wait, I'm gonna Google that bitch. Assets, is it? Okay, assets. Oh, I also don't want this open every time I open. Sometimes. Oh yeah, we also want speed, paint, palette, bone, or something like that. I don't know the names. Palette bone, okay, yeah. But I think this is kind of stupid that you have to paint under it. But yeah, just will have to do. Otherwise, we just will use AI to remove it. Assets. We call this assets, and in assets we're gonna place all the images like these few. I'm gonna throw them in. Wait, why did the name change? Yeah, okay. So let's throw it in the assets, and assets. These are sequences, MP4. Okay, so they have to go in footage, and this have to go in footage, and then we should make a map with all the sequences. And I don't know why he made another map. Sequences, yes, okay, so we're gonna add the sequences, and then it's perfect. It's great. Who's watching, by the way? My chat isn't always up to date, but we're gonna refresh it real quick. No, it's really slow. Oh, I hate this photo or thumbnail or anything. We're just gonna go and do it like this. I want this one here, so we can move it like this and go to effect plus rolls. Okay, so I also need to tell Bruno that I'm live on YouTube. Ik ben live op YouTube. Okay, so now we have cleaned up our act a little bit. Cleaned up our Premiere Pro. It's all in maps. Now we can start editing again. So I have the project over here. And if I do this, does it look good? Yeah, that looks okay. There we go. What was I looking for? Hobby vlog. And then I just made a... sometimes it's in Dutch, by the way. I'm so sorry. That's just because I started off in Dutch and now... Okay. There we go. We have our Vallejo bottle. Where do I start saying it?
On the metal bits, I use one of my favorite paints.
Yeah, that's where we want the animation to go. Like, I think you want it there. Okay. Oh, I think I didn't cut this out properly. We're gonna go back. This just looks stupid. We go back into Photoshop because I didn't like this at all. Okay. So we have this. And then we will select this thing. No. And we'll go like this. Yeah, it still doesn't want to get it. Okay. Then we go to the magic wand and go to deselect, and I want... No, I want to deselect all the whites. Yeah, but it's a little bit too strong because it's on 90. We're gonna put it on 50. I think that would be enough. Oh. We want to... Less, even less. I think 25 will do the job then. Oh, this fucking keyboard just keeps falling. It just keeps going wrong. I'm gonna do this by hand. I don't like this anymore. Then it will just look like trash, but it's okay. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Is my Photoshop in Dutch? No. Yeah, I think this is great. Now we're gonna make a thing like that. Delete this one. Export. And title 2. We're gonna call it title 2. And then we go back. Yeah. So now when I say palette bone, I can put Vallejo bronze.
I use one of my favorite paints.
Vallejo bronze.
Vallejo bronze.
Right, perfect.
Shout out to $1 Billion Clown Farm.
Now we can just do this real quick. Just like a quick little... I should have dropped in... Fuck this. Huh? This is still the fucking wrong one. Fuck off. I should use Untitled 2. So. And then we go to effects, drop shadow. So we want to add a shadow. And the opacity, it's already black, that's nice. Distance, we're gonna do that a little bit more. We're gonna do the opacity. And the softness a little bit up. Yeah, perfect. Now we go to the presets, and I made some presets, but I think they're gone. Mostly in. What is that preset?
Vallejo bronze.
I think it's the weirdest preset I have. I don't even know how I got that. I can't imagine me downloading that. What's 25%? I don't know what it is. Okay, now we're just gonna make our own then. Yeah, if I want to make it a preset, I first have to nest it, otherwise it will look trash. Motion, position. This is the end position, and we want it to go. We have to double click it so we can see how far. Want it to go from here till here, and we want it to go a little bit slower.
Vallejo.
Oh, perfect. And we're gonna animate this. Ease in, ease out.
Vallejo bronze.
Perfect. And then we also want it to be a little bit of motion blur. And how do we add motion blur in? We're not gonna add real motion blur. We're gonna add directional blur. So, and we can already see that it is the wrong direction. So we're gonna make this a 0. And now it's the right direction, but it's way too much. There's a lot of blur, and we want it to be like this, I think. Blur length to 4. Put that one just before there. Then make it 0 on the moment that he gets there. And now there's 2 frames where it starts slowing down. Yeah, I think that's perfect. Okay, so let's see how this looks.
One of my favorite paints. Vallejo bronze. Shout out to.
Okay, and then we have to animate it out as well. We can't extend it because it's a nested sequence. We need to make the nested sequence longer so we can make this one longer. And yes, I want it to be there. Yeah, perfect. I already did great. Then we're just gonna copy this animation and we're gonna reverse it. So yes, this one's gonna go over there. I think that's perfect. And this one is gonna go over there. I think we kind of have the same animation if we do it like that. But then we don't want it to go up, but we want it to go down. Like this. Perfect. And let's see how it looks.
Favorite paints. Vallejo bronze. Shout out to $1 Billion Clown Farm for recommending it.
It's perfect. Now we want to save this as a save preset, a motion preset, and we call this drop in and out, because it drops in and then it drops out. And now I think it's in presets. Yeah, so now we can just throw it on there and it's just done. Okay.
I use one of my favorite paints. Vallejo bronze. Shout out to $1 Billion Clown Farm.
Perfect. Now we're gonna do the same thing for this one. This is a speed paint. Palette bone. Oh, this is one without. And no, okay, look at this. Look at this. For their own website, they also cut out the one with the paint in front of it. Yeah, that's why it's fucking stupid to make your. Oh, it's cut out really bad. Or is it in the original one as well? No. Oh, it's even worse than I did. It's even worse than I did. Look at this. Look at these lines. What the fuck? Okay. But that's why it's really stupid when you have a painting company to put paint in front of the bottle, because people are gonna use it and it just looks fucking stupid. Like, a lot of people won't see it, but I think it's stupid. Why would you do that? We're just gonna throw this one in. Let's scale it down a little bit, otherwise we can't see it. Yes, like that. Perfect. And now we want to select the thingy. Let's use the object selection tool. Not gonna use AI for this. Okay, it's done a pretty good job. Like it does all the corners a little bit. This one goes a little bit off, but let's just clean that up. Not really my best job. But yeah, I think we're almost there. Look how stupid it looks. Look how stupid it is. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Oh no. We want this to add. Yeah, perfect. We're gonna make a mask. So now it looks like this. I think it's stupid. I think it looks ugly. And we're gonna fix this right away. Because we've got the power of AI. And we're just gonna generate something. Yeah, I agree. So we don't want the stupid paint over there. Generating always takes a little bit. Okay, I can say this much better. I think it's. I don't think it's good. Okay, what if we deselect this so he knows what to put there? And he knows what to put like here. Like this. And like this. Let's give the AI something more to work with. Let's see what he does. Ah, this is okay. This is okay. They won't see that. Like, it still looks really bad, but it's okay. Normally, I only cut out cameras, so it's a little bit harder for me because it's a really hard shape. Like all those straight lines, it's really hard. Let's call this Untitled 3. Let's close this. We don't want to make reclame. How do you say that? And we're going to assets. And we somewhere over here see something about this color.
Skills white. It gives them a code with a speed paint palette bone.
Palette bone. Okay, this works.
Paint palette bone.
Look how perfect it looks. Oh, if we put it on there, yeah, it looks fucking stupid. Okay. But we're just gonna add a drop shadow. Now we're just gonna copy the drop shadow from this dude. Because we already made it great. I did put the drop shadow on this one, right? Directional blur. Why don't I see it? It's not a motion. It's not, there's our drop shadow? Yeah, there's a drop shadow. Huh? Oh! Of course, the drop shadow is on the thing itself. That's why I don't like nested sequences that much, but it works really well in other aspects. So we're gonna do that. Put a drop shadow on top of, underneath it. And then we made our presets drop in and out. Let's see if it works. Oh. Drop in and out. Oh. Stupid shit, I'm so fucking tired. I can't even edit well. Oh, we first have to make this one shorter as well.
With the speed paint palette button. I use the hairdryer to speed.
Yeah, and I want the out animation to be when the cut has happened, so it's a little bit easier to watch. And it's not all at the same time. Let's see how it does. Let's first check it out.
Speed paint palette button. I use the hairdryer.
It looks great. Then we're gonna move it over there. Does it work like this? Yeah, presets work a little bit different now because before. God. Domme. Before it worked that you get an extra animation, like yesterday it worked like that, or today before I updated. And now it just puts the animation in here, but maybe I did something wrong. I usually also don't do like 2 animations. Let's see.
Speed paint palette button.
Why does it go like I'm so dumb. I'm so stupid. Why did I fucking do this?
Paint palette button.
Yeah, okay. We're just gonna delete that animation. And I of course have to put it on a nested one. Okay, we put this one in the corner. I see that I'm getting tired and that I make mistakes that I don't normally make. Because I'm so tired.
Paint palette button. I use the hairdryer to speed.
I think we should make it from when I say hairdryer. So then when I say I used a, that's still with the animation. I know why it isn't working properly. Okay, we're gonna delete this. Delete the motion, delete this. Yes, because when we saved the delete, I want to delete this item, and I only selected this one, the motion, but I also need to select the directional blur and then go to presets. If I save it, drop in and out. If we save it like that, then we have one. That doesn't affect our motion. It does. Why doesn't it make one thing? Maybe I saved it wrong again. I'm gonna retry. I've done this so many times. I don't get it. We're gonna save this one. This one. And if I save it like this, test. And drop in the test version. No, it doesn't matter. Like normally when you save a preset, it just makes these two like combine, so you only have like 2 keyframes and you don't have to worry about it. But
I use the paint palette button. I use the hairdryer to speed things up.
No, I want it to be gone. I want it to be gone earlier. I want it to be gone right freaking here. Yeah, this is why it goes so slow. It's like I edit the entire day at work, and then I come home and start editing, but I'm so tired from editing. I keep making mistakes, I don't know what I want, and then it looks shit like this.
I gave them a code with the speed paint palette button. I use the hairdryer to speed
easy.
things up.
Perfect, great.
On the metal bits, I use one of my favorite paints, Vallejo Bronze. Shout out to $1 Billion Clown Farm for recommending.
And of course, now we need to show something of Tyler, aka $1 Billion Clown Farm. $1 Billion Clown Farm. Or should I show his Instagram? I think the Instagram is better. $1 Billion Clown Farm. But shit, I can't make a screen recording right now because I'm using OBS to live stream. Yeah, that's not smart. I can make a go full page screenshot, but that's gonna be way too long. No, I'm just gonna do that. Okay, oh, that's perfect. Download image. Yeah, that's perfect. It glitched out. And yeah, that's perfect. Okay, it's so great that it glitched out. I'm so happy. Otherwise, we would have had his entire Instagram feed on our computer, and that's not something I like. So
Shout out to $1 billion.
now we can edit this one in right away. Zoop. Yeah, and then it should go up like zoop, and then stop, and then go slower, and then go out all the way. That's how I'm gonna edit this. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. We're gonna start with the drop-in preset that we made, and drop in and out. Top. So we want this to be. This is our 0 point where we want to start. We want that to be right here, so it's nice in the middle, and it's just perfect. Okay, so that's gonna be our start, and I see that it's already going wrong because it doesn't take the frames well. It's okay. Oh no, it's not okay. This one is okay. And this one we put over there. Okay, and then we want it to go where I want it to come from. I want it to come from here, from downstairs. So now it comes up.
Shout out to $1 billion clown farm.
What? Did you see what happened?
Shout out to billion.
This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
Shout out to $1 billion.
Why would it go through? This is... It's so stupid with Premiere Pro. It's always like this. So stupid. Linear. Okay, now it goes normally.
Clown farm.
I'm gonna copy this to here as well. Otherwise we'll keep glitching. Ease in.
Shout out to $1 billion clown farm.
And from here we want it to be 1 second at a standstill. And then I want it to be like this. And then I want it to start slow and go faster and faster and faster. And let's see if we can animate that, because I'm not an animator. So let's see if this is the right timing.
Shout out to $1 billion clown farm for
yeah, and
recommending this.
And I want it to be done right here. And I want it to get more and more blurry the farther we go. Yeah, that's perfect. And here I want these two to be done. Yeah, I want it to be out of the screen. Cut it off. And let's see.
Shout out to $1 billion clown farm for recommending.
Yeah, it starts a little bit. We can open the animation. I want it to go slower. And if we start slow and go quicker and quicker and quicker, I think this is the right amount.
Shout out to $1 billion clown farm for recommending this.
I want it to be way less blurry, because I want to be able to see his work. So we're gonna make the blurriness 2 at most. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what we got so far.
A hairdryer to speed things up. On the metal bits, I use one of my favorite paints, Vallejo Bronze. Shout out to $1 billion clown farm for recommending this. I also gave the metal bits a wash.
Okay. And it would be a perfect.
Clown farm for recommending this.
And here it goes to zoom in. So this is the perfect transition to go to a zoom in. And can we make this one a little bit longer without me doing something weird? I hope so. I can see. Add that one from here. And let's see, I had an animation on this part. And I still have to put an animation there, because I want there to be an animation. This is the best shot of my face I've ever seen. Okay, let's see.
Vallejo bronze. Shout out to Billion Dollar Clown Farm for recommending this. I also gave the metal bits a wash and put some turquoise around it to make it look weathered. And then, after spraying it with a mud
pass was a little bit too long. Like, oh, like this, perfect.
Wash.
Oh, maybe. Fuck, okay. It's
I also gave the metal bits a wash and put some turquoise around it to make it look weathered. And then, after spraying
to make... Okay, let's see where I need...
I also gave the metal bits a wash and put some turquoise around it to make it look weathered.
And then, here, that's where I wanted to start. This should have been the fade to black part. Let's fix the audio also right away. When you're done, you know.
The wash and put some turquoise around it to make it look weathered. And then, after spraying it with a matte varnish, it was finally done.
Yeah, I hate this shot because I had on continuous autofocus, so it focused on my arm a few times and then after that didn't get the focus right. Look at this, it's all the way at the front, but we want it to be in the middle to show also the back. Yeah, and here it goes right, and here it goes on my arm again, and when I'm with my hands over there, it doesn't go right. I'm not super happy with this shot. Let's see what else. What else do we got? Then we go to footage. I know when you see me editing that you can barely tell that this is my job. Okay, this is all the footage we have. We have some footage me talking around orcs and all that stupid shit, me explaining me what's gonna happen in my D&D campaign and how I prepare everything. Me painting up a orc from Gorka Morga to fit in my warband. Oh, and this is what I tried with Premiere Pro AI, generative AI. Like, it looked pretty good. But let's see. I start rambling. Oh, fuck. I don't think I put the new shots in. I only put these few in. Okay, so I have to... then they have to... Oh. I accidentally turned on my hair dryer with my feet. That happens more often than I would like. It scares the shit out of me. Hobby vlog video. And here we have all the shots that I've made. Look how good it looks. Oh yeah, these I printed. There's like there's so much content around it. We have some footage with the Osmo. I know that for sure. That's also a part that I wanna edit. Okay, it takes a while because I'm working on the drive. So drive. I'm working on the drive, so it takes a while for things to load, and that's really shitty because it just takes a lot of time. Everything just takes longer and longer. Those are some things I shot with my phone. Yeah, while this is loading, I'm just gonna start checking this footage. And I don't know why this is upside down. Oh yeah, so I could get the camera in closer. But it's all out of focus because this is such a shit camera. And it's way too close, of course. It's not a macro lens. But is that the road? Yeah, over the fire. This is kind of nice, the last part. Let's see if we can make it look cool. I'll just stop it at the end. Let's go to the hobby vlog. Let's see if we turn this around. And rotation like 180 degrees. Let's see how it looks then. It just looks stupid. This part, the end part's okay. This is cool, but it's a little bit short to use. And maybe we have something here. Yeah, it all looks stupid. Because you can't adjust anything. It's all bad. Like, these shots look great, I think. I really hope they look great. Also, this one, I already implemented that one. Okay. So slow. Okay, let's see. We don't have anything in the chat yet. That's okay. As long as I have fun. I edit it anyway, so if people want to watch sometimes and don't say anything or don't even want to watch, it's okay. Yeah, I couldn't get his head in focus. Like, it was focusing on his hand. I'm gonna get some water. Water's always good. This looks cool. Let's see if I can stabilize this. Yeah, I can probably stabilize it. Did I film this at 50 FPS? Then I can slow it down as well. Where to say? Frame rate of 25. No, that's stupid. Why would I film at 25? It's so stupid. A B-roll at least 50 frames. I don't know what I was thinking. At least 4K. See all those hairs? You can't even see that. Yeah, you can barely see this in real life. Like, paint jobs look so much worse on camera. So when you see a really good paint job, I just respect it more. I'm first gonna stabilize it. So we're gonna get a warp stabilizer. And a lot of people hate on the warp stabilizer, but yeah, I used a lot. Almost on all my B-roll shots, my professional B-roll shots. You just need to know how to work with it. Like the first thing you do is turn this from 50 to 20 or 10. Just depends on how your shot moves. Like here it looks great on 50, but we're just gonna do that on 20 just to be sure. Oh, this is 5,201. 20, and I always use scale, position scale rotation. Then it also looks better. So, perfect. Okay. And then we're gonna animate it. So I want to go from there to there, I think. Or like this. No, I think from this. And otherwise we can just swap it around. It's okay. No, it should go from this stupid, what I say. Look, this just looks stupid. It should go the other way around. I don't know why it goes so it's so shocking. I think something is off with the frame rate of my project. Let's see where my project is. Is my sequence? Is it called? No, this. It's called Hobby Vlog Dev. Fuck this. Hobby Vlog Dev. Why is it? I don't know why I put it in nested. To be honest, I've got no idea. Should be in sequence. And sequence settings. Yeah, I did this in 25 frames, so that should not be a problem. And I want this to go like.
Spraying it with a matte varnish, it was finally done.
And then. Second shot. Something like that. Now we're just gonna look for music in the YouTube library. Because I used to use Artlist, and then they copyright strike the video, and then it was like a whole thing, and then no, could not copyright strike like yeah, copyright strike. Yeah, I think so. But it wasn't bad or anything. They just took all my money. What I didn't make, so. We go to YouTube Studio. And yeah, I have to. Yeah, okay. So now I can show the screen again. This one. Yes. Okay, so here we have a lot of songs, and we're just gonna get something a little bit horror-y, a little bit cinematic, like of something like that. Sound effects, like, can I just look for boom? What are these? I can barely hear it. Okay, this just things. Okay, I think this is really stupid. We just gotta look for music. The genre. Which genres do we have? Oh, we have multiple pages as well. No. Genre. Is there something like horror or reggae? This is film music, alternative music and punk. Classical, this is... Can we also add like a mood? Angry dark? Okay, let me know what you think about this track for on the grand reveal. It is really fucking good. This is like the best thing. I like that. It doesn't really fit this project. Why when I say film music they go for Bollywood? Also, this isn't dark. It's all really good, but it doesn't. Does that mean? Do they mean that by dark? It would be weird. I think they use it by film music. If I go to angry. Ooh. It's starting to look like it. It's getting closer. It's getting closer. Nah, this is stupid. Why would this stupid song? Honey, I dismembered the kids. That's literally the title of the song. Okay, we're gonna get this one. I don't wanna look at more songs anymore. Okay, gonna do. This is too horror. It's not a chase. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna try this one, and if this one doesn't work, we're gonna look for more. I don't wanna do this right now. Getting music is one of the most important parts. Do I have audio here? No. New folder. Audio. Bam. Okay, now we're back to editing, finally. Okay, here we can see the audio. It goes from... Oh, it's on a muted track. It goes... Oh. Yeah, that's what we need. We're gonna cut that part out. Okay. Not my best shot. I will tell you that. Not my best shot. And now let's start just with this one. Let's see if this works. If this one doesn't work already, then we're wasting our time. Okay, so let's just I just keep misclicking. I don't know what it is, man.
Finally done.
Oh yeah, I put it on the wrong track again. It's just too much. I think it's even better if we do it like this. I should not make that sound. Yeah, I think something like this. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's great. Not like from full silence.
Finally done.
And then it goes down a little bit, but then we have to animate the. Yeah, we can just do that. It's not hard. Oh. It's hard to not hold shift while doing stuff like this. I don't want it to be fully silent. Can I just copy this part? No, I can't copy this part, so I have to do it by hand. So it isn't fully silent. Let's see.
Finally done.
We should go to the next one right away. What's the second shot we got? Let's see. We have this one. Ooh, this one's cute. Look at it. Ooh, it's so cute. Those cute little bottles. And there we have it. Gonna make it the same size like this one and put it right there. Also add the warp stabilizer on it because we want it to be stabilized. Then we put about 20% because we don't want that to be 50. We got the dip to black and go to black. So now it moves from. Ooh, look how good that looks. Yes, perfect. Okay, we animate that. We might want to. I was thinking about animating the scale, but I think I'm gonna animate the movement when I saw this. Because if we have it from here and go down there, it should do a like this. Let's see what it does. Okay, that looks super fake. I don't know why. Maybe it's too much. Let's see. Yeah, I don't want this to be that extreme. So from like this to this. And this thing is deleted keyframe. Yeah, perfect. But the only thing is, when we start, we need to start a little bit higher. So from here, and when we end, we want to end also a little bit higher. Like this. Like we're in the middle. And we want to end it right here, I think. I think that's the right place, but then we have to delete this one. want it to end more in the middle. I think I want the bottles to be, when it stops, I want it to be centered like this. Let's see if we can. Yeah. Oh, do I have a camera wiggle in here? Maybe this is the camera wiggle? No. No. Okay, let's just see what this does. And this is where it should be down. I just need you to be mine again, baby. I hope I don't get copy striked again, baby. That one goes a little bit weird. I'll say that any day. I don't think this looks good, to be honest. Okay, let's see. And then I want some music to start. Some grand reveal music. But I need to get that from the... Let's see, what does it recommend? What's the top one? Is ambient? Oh, maybe I was looking for ambient music. I'm not looking for ambient music. I fucking hate it. What kind of music do we want under the grand reveal? Like this part. What do we want there? Let me know in the chat. What kind of mood do we want? We can use Arabic. Yeah, it is a city in hell where we make it for, so a little bit dark is okay. Let's see. Genre. Alternative music and punk. Let's just check that. Cyberpunk. This is really cool. Well, okay, never mind. Okay. This is gonna be weird.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling.
I think he really wants to make this music. I don't think he...
Rub my scars, flip the handlebars, crash yeah. I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight. I think I'll get on stage, but we can't get a job. We're all adequate graduates, heart full of calluses, but we know calculus. Damn.
Okay, this is literally the worst music I've ever heard. I've been in a church with better music, like for real. Okay, never mind. It's all bad up here, and I don't know how to look like for good music. How can I look for popular, like sorted on most popular songs? I don't know how to do this, man. I don't know, this is just the worst. I know track title. Yeah, I don't know. Genre. Classical film music. Dance, electronic. That sounds okay. How is this the top one? How is anyone gonna find good music in there? Like, what the fuck? This is the worst. How can I? How can I? Is it with star? Yeah. I only have this one. And this is the best one. Okay, I can't find anything. Oh, stop wel.